I think with AI doing all your code, I think you get to a point where your PM has an idea for a project, doesn't have understanding of feasibility, and then just requests that, hey, AI, build this. And then you get a 200,000 line project automatically built. But building the software is not all that a software engineer does. It actually is like maintaining the software, dealing with updates, all that stuff. So like there's that mismatch between like, oh, you can generate a lot of code, but then you actually have to maintain that code. And you're legally on the hook for things the code does. The idea of like AI is going to take away the jobs, I think AI will reduce the number of people required to do certain lots of tasks, and like it will massively improve productivity. But I also don't think that's going to be the end of the world. And also, to be honest, imagine two companies, Facebook and TikTok. If Facebook can write the code in 1/3 the time, TikTok can also write the code in 1/3 the time. So their competition just gets more intense. So the feature rollout cadence so if, for example, your VP might have pushed 12 projects every year. Now it can make 24 or 36. So things that would have been below the cut line 3 years ago will now make the cut line. But there's going to be more stuff. And like the more things you ship, the more bugs you ship, the more problems you ship.
I think that's something that people don't even talk about enough. Majority of the time, you're not writing new code.
Yes.
You're reading code that other people have written
Yep.
and trying to modify it or trying to change it in some way, right?
Yep.
And I can't imagine AI doing it as well and understanding the nuances in certain aspects, right? Because every time I've faced a challenging problem at work that has to do with, okay, man, this thing is so hard. The one time that I've been like, all right, let me just carry everything and give AI, it sucked at it.
Yes.
I think it was 4 at the time. It sucked,
Yeah.
right? Like or I'm like, all right, let me try to give it as much context as possible. Help me with this thing. It didn't help. Like it was giving me things that wasn't, I'm like, this won't work, right? But to it has to give me something. So it just spits out whatever, right? I really loved what you said there, where it's like coding is not just about writing the code, right? There's a mental model that you're building as you're interacting. And the more you use AI and you're not understanding it, the more you are divergent from it.
Yeah. And like, honestly, if you're a decently junior engineer, at some point, AI is going to suggest code that your principals don't understand.
Exactly.
And it will destroy your MR.